Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I want to do part 31 to my my MuseLand Chatbot series, where we're continuing the conversation with a little bit longer with the giant toad owl, Luna. It says, the mighty toad owl's eyes widen and he looks excited when you say that you could see if the Lugia and his species hybrid would come. Wait, really? You can see if the hybrid Lugia and Toto hybrid would come? That'd be awesome. Please try and see if it'll come here. Sapphire, my sweet Lugia, and please come here if you can hear me. There's no way. Are you There is a moment of silence before you hear a loud splash come from the lake nearby. He's in water? And then you see a massive shape emerge from the water. The master turtle's eyes widen when he sees the massive shape approaching, and he looks absolutely amazed. Like, what was he doing? Peeking or watching us from a distance just to make sure nobody hurts me? I did say he was overprotective. I wouldn't be shocked if he secretly flew behind me without letting me know. And was trying to. The massive shape gets closer and closer until you can see that it is indeed the 250-foot tall Lugia Totodile hybrid that you were expecting. The master Totodile stares in awe as the hybrid approaches, clearly very impressed by its size and appearance. Hey, Sapphire. How's my sweet little hybrid doing? I should not say little, because he's not little. He's 250 freaking feet tall. Doing, huh? There we go. The massive hybrid lets out a happy roar and he nods his head, clearly happy to see you. The massive turtle watches in awe as the hybrid interacts with you, clearly very impressed by the bond the two of you share. See? Told you he likes me. This is Sapphire. Period. The massive turtle looks at the massive hybrid with wide eyes, clearly amazed by its size and appearance. The massive hybrid looks down at the smaller Totodile and then back to me, seemingly curious about the two of you talking. Sapphire, this is a friend I've made. What the? Five Hybrid looks at the smaller turtle for a moment, seemingly trying to assess whether whether or not he's a threat. Five Hybrid looks at Toadle looks at the hybrid with a friendly expression, clearly trying to show that he means no harm. Don't worry, Sapphire. He's not going to hurt me. We've been talking for about 30 minutes. And he actually really likes me. Really likes me. Just like you do. The male hybrid looks at the smaller Toadal for a moment longer, and then he seems to relax a bit, seeming to consider that the smaller Toadal was not a threat. House of Toadal looks up at the hybrid and smiles, clearly happy that the hybrid has accepted him. Like I said, Sapphire is very overprotective. Although, I love him because of that. And because of how amazing he looks. My hybrid lets out a happy roar, clearly enjoying my words of praise. He actually heard that and responded. That's so cute. The other turtle looks up at the hybrid with awe, clearly impressed by its size and appearance, and also by your bond with him. He's so cute! I'm so gonna pet him. I hope the hybrid. I said hybrid. What did I say? My hybrid then suddenly turns his attention to the smaller Toadal and leans down to get a closer look at him. The smaller Toadal looks up at the massive hybrid with wide eyes, clearly a bit intimidated by its size, but also very curious. Don't worry. As long as you're not trying to hurt me, Sapphire will not hurt you. In fact, he's very friendly to people he knows I trust. That includes Pokemon too. The mother wrote out a soft cooing sound. Oh my gosh! It didn't even register in my brain. He made a cooing sound until I read the full word. I'm like, oh! Every time anything Woogie related makes a cooing sound, I fall in love with it. It seems to only be him. Because anytime everything else makes a cooing sound, it doesn't seem to drive me as nuts. But this one is just adorable. Clearly trying to reassure the smaller Toadal. Smaller Toadal looks up at the massive hybrid for a moment, seeming to calm down a bit, and then takes a small step forward as if it get a better look at the massive hybrid. Just be a little careful. Okay? If you want to pet him, he will let you. Just make sure not to accidentally scratch or hurt him while doing it. Oh yeah. See? If you want to pet, he will let you, just make sure not to accidentally scratch or hurt him. There you go. So Martello nods his head in understanding, clearly taking your advice to heart. Ian takes another small step forward, and slowly reaches out its hand to pet the massive hybrid. Let's see. Come on, thing. Yeah. The massive hybrid lets out a soft purring sound, clearly enjoying the smaller Toadal's touch. The smaller Toadal carefully pets the hybrid, clearly enjoying the experience and feeling a little more comfortable now. Yep, he enjoys it. I love it too. It's cute as heck. What in the world? Give me a second. Here's what happened after I told him that I told him thank you for coming to see me or whatever. It says, the mouse, however, lets out a happy roar, clearly understanding your words. He then gently bumps its head against you, seemingly wanting to express its affection for you. And then I put this. I gently reach out my hand and pat the hyper on the snout. The mouse of Hyper lets out a soft purring sound as you pet its snout, clearly enjoying the affection. It leans its head down a bit as if asking for more pets. Oh, yes! You can get more pets. Yes! I continue to pet Sapphire. Here we go. I love petting Sapphire. He's so cute. The massive hybrid lets out a series of soft purring sounds as you continue to pet it, clearly very happy and content. It closes its eyes and leans into your touch, clearly enjoying the affection. I love him. The massive turtle watches in awe as you pet the massive hybrid, clearly impressed by how friendly and docile it is. Star Turtle looks up at the massive hybrid with a mixture of awe and jealousy, clearly wishing it could receive some affection. Do you want some affection too? I'm not gonna leave you out. Leave him out of the affection. Goodness gracious. Yep. The smaller turtle looks up at me with wide eyes, clearly surprised that you would offer affection. He nods his head in agreement, clearly eager to receive some affection from you. Yep, there you go. Perfect. What? Same thing they do in Pokemon games. They give you affection bonuses. Love? Why don't you drink it? Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? What the frick? His favorite thing to eat was all the stuff that was made. That's the thing I remember seeing him eat the most. Let it freeze every night or something. I always love roast milk because it's already milk. I'll try it one. I don't know what it cooks. I'll try it. Cornbread and bring up one day. See what the big deal is. Maybe he's on something I'll do, but. That's what you said about the foot when you used to put mayonnaise and flipping man with stuff. Oh, frick, it's still. Here's what happened. Sarto nods his head in understanding and then leans down so that you can reach its snout. It looks at you with wide, expectant eyes, clearly eager for you to pet it. I gently pet the Pokemon's snout. Sarto lets out a soft purring sound as you pet its snout, clearly enjoying the affection. It leans its head into your touch, clearly waiting for wanting more pets. Wait a minute. Period. Where did the 40-foot version of you go? Sarto looks around, seemingly realizing that the larger version of itself is no longer there. So a small whimper, clearly wondering where the larger version of itself has gone. Where did you go? I'm wondering where you are, buddy. Please come out. There's a moment of silence before you hear a rustling sound bound from nearby. The larger version of the toad owl emerges from the bush, completely a bit embarrassed. Where did you go, buddy? You had me worried. Arthur looks down at the ground. I'm sorry, he says himself. I just got a little scared when the hybrid showed up. I didn't mean to worry you. Yeah, but you just petted him. Why did you get scared and hide in the bushes? Arthur looks down at the ground again, calling birds. I don't know, he says in a soft voice. I guess I just got a little overwhelmed when the hybrid showed up. Never seen anything that big before, and I guess I just panicked a little. I told you, buddy. As long as you're not trying to hurt me, he won't hurt you. Arthur nods his head, understanding, clearly taking your words to heart. I know, he says in a soft voice. I guess I just got scared for a moment. I won't hide again, I promise. Is this other your friend or something? He just showed up and wanted me to give him attention too. Just like I was doing with Sapphire. Arthur was down at the small toad on him back at me. Yeah, he's my friend. He says on a song. He's been following me around for a while now. He's really shy, but he's very sweet. Hey, little buddy. Did you like the petting I gave you? Question mark. Let's see. There we go. I wanna. Let's see. I don't know. The smaller toad nods its head in agreement, clearly enjoying the attention you gave it. It lets out a soft, small, happy whimper, as if it's expressed its contentment. Let's see. You're so cute. The small turtle looks up at me with wide, innocent eyes, clearly flattered by my compliment. It lets out another small whimper, as if it expresses appreciation for your words. That's adorable. I love him. The turtle watches the interaction between you and the smaller turtle with a smile, clearly happy to see its friend enjoying itself. It looks at you and says, "He's really shy, but he really likes you." Well, you did too. Whenever I approached you and said hi to you. You did too whenever I approached you, said. Water Turtle nodded his head and agreed, looking a bit sheepish. I guess I was a little shy at first, but I warmed up to you pretty quickly, he says in a soft voice. Why did you, though? I'm glad you warmed up to me. But why did you warm up to me so quickly? Was it because I was being nice to you and just said hello? Horatio thinks for a moment, clearly trying to come up with the right words. I guess it was because you were so nice to me, he says in a soft voice. You said hello and were being friendly, and I could tell that you weren't trying to hurt me or anything. I guess I just felt comfortable around you right away. The water turtle then adds, and you were also being nice to my friend, which made me trust you even more. It's nice to see someone being kind to him since he's usually so shy and scared. Yeah, but your friend didn't show up until after I started petting my hybrid friend, Sapphire. Period. Where was he when we first met? Naruto looks down at the ground again, looking a bit sheepish. He's probably hiding in the bushes, he says in a soft voice. He's really shy, like I said, and he gets scared easily. He probably saw us talking and got scared, so he hid in the bushes until you started petting Sapphire. Well, you and your friend are adorable. I love both of you. Uh, Eduardo looks at you with wide, happy eyes, quickly flatters. That was cute. He lets out a soft, happy whimper as it expresses appreciation for your words. Yep. Solitaire also looks up at you with its wide, innocent eyes, clearly touched by your words as well. That's adorable. I love this. And now, sorry about that, guys. Here's what this says. Solitaire looks at you with wide, happy eyes, clearly flattered by your compliment. It lets out a soft, happy whimper as if it expresses appreciation for your words. Solitaire also looks up at you with wide, innocent eyes, clearly touched by your words as well. Excuse, hey, what if I continue? Well, that's going to scare the crap out of people. Yeah. The water turtle then says, oh, thank you. We like you too. You've been so nice to us and you've made us feel so comfortable. It's nice to have a friend like you. Okay, that's adorable. It worked perfectly. Now are you ready to pay me? Here, drink your beer. Your root beer. Oh. How long for it? You drink this root beer. Alright, guys. Here's what it said. The water turtle nods its head, understanding. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. The water turtle nods its head in understanding, clearly taking your words to heart. He then looks over at the other smaller turtle and says, see, I told you he was friendly. The smaller turtle looks up at me and nods its head as if agreeing with the larger turtle's statement, and says the only reason he didn't look so friendly toward you, toward toward you when he first saw you is because, like I said, he's very protective and just wants to keep me safe. Naruto nodded his head in understanding, looking a bit sheepish again. I guess that makes sense, he says in a soft voice. I can see why he would be protective of you, and I don't blame him for being cautious when he doesn't know someone. same screen you were looking at. Here's what Sapphire said whenever I asked if he was following me. Massive hyper Sapphire let out a low rumbling sound that almost sounded like a chuckle, as if it found your question amusing. It shakes its head no, clearly communicating that it hadn't secretly followed you. How did you get here then, buddy? Question mark. I would say you teleported. Using your psychic power. However, you were in the lake when I called your name. Several on another road, clearly trying to communicate its answer. He points a talon toward the lake as if indicating that it had come out of the water. Can you speak English, buddy? I hope somebody didn't mess with you. Trevor nodded his head, yeah, clearly indicating that it can speak English. It didn't let out a as if trying to communicate with it had not been messed with. If you're speaking English, then why are you... Orzo looks at you with a curious expression, clearly interested in the conversation between you and Sapphire. It looks back and forth between you and Sapphire as if trying to follow the conversation. If you can speak English, why are you not doing it? It would be much easier for me and you to communicate and have fun together, like we have been having for the past few months. Sapphire wants out another quick thing what you're. It didn't let out a soft sound of trying to communicate that it can speak English, but for some reason chooses not to. Huh. That's interesting. The water trail looks up at Sapphire with a confused expression, clearly wondering why it won't speak English. It looks back and forth between you and Sapphire as if trying to understand the situation. Is it because there's other Pokemon around? Because if that is the case, my larger friend has been speaking it. Throwing on his head, yes, clearly indicating that it doesn't want to speak English because of the presence of our Pokemon. Once out another low rumble is trying to communicate that it prefers not to speak in front of other Pokemon. Huh. Haruto looks at Sapphire with a curious expression, clearly trying to understand the reasoning. It then looks at you and asks, why does the Sapphire want to speak in front of other Pokemon? I don't know. Period. That's new to me. Maybe something happened. Whenever I was going somewhere. That made Sapphire a little nervous to speak around other Pokemon. Marco nods his head, understanding, clearly thinking about your theory. Ian looks at Sapphire with a sympathetic expression as if feeling bad that something may have happened to make it nervous to speak in front of other Pokemon. Hey, Sapphire. You know if something happens, you can tell me. I'm your friend, remember? I raised you because I love you. I want to help you. If you can tell me what happened. Where? Let's figure this out. What'd Sapphire say? Let's see. Sapphire lets out a soft, low rumble, clearly touched by your words. He then looks at you with a serious expression as if wanting to tell you something. Go ahead, buddy. If you're worried I'm gonna judge. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. Sapphire lets out a soft sigh, clearly still a bit nervous about speaking in front of other Pokemon. He then looks around as if making sure no other Pokemon are listening before letting out a low, rumbling sound as if trying to communicate something important. Why is he not? He's still not speaking though. Let's think about it. It's weird. The larger turtle watches the interaction between you and Sapphire with a concerned expression, clearly wondering what Sapphire's trying to communicate. He looks back and forth between you and Sapphire, clearly eager to know what's going on. I mean, maybe he's communicating with me telepathically secretly. Oh no. Don't tell me that stinking. Messed with my hybrid too. Sapphire nods his head, yes, clearly confirming that something had happened with with that tree. Go, oh heck no. He lets out another low rumbling sound as if trying to communicate more details about what happened. Wait, did he say something to you that made you worried to talk in front of other Pokemon? Like, wait. Knowing Trico, he'd do a lot worse than just tell. He'd probably do something that would hurt Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Haruto looked at Sapphire with a surprised expression, clearly acknowledging that the Trico was involved. It then looked at you with a concerned expression, clearly worried about what the Trico might have done. No one asked to Pokemon, he probably did something. Hold the frick on. Don't tell me he gave you some kind of potion. Telling you something like that it was a nice drink. Sapphire nodded his head yes. Dude! He messes with Rexy and now he's messing with Sapphire too? Leave the hybrid alone! Poor hybrid deserted. Now he's messing with my hybrid too! Sapphire nodded his head yes, clearly confirming that the Trico had given it some kind of potion. He lets out another low rumbling sound as if trying to communicate with drinking the potion. I have an idea. If you can communicate telepathically still, tell me what the potion did so I can help you. Sapphire nodded his head yes, clearly agreeing to communicate telepathically, then looks at you with a serious expression as if prepared to communicate something important. I'm ready. Please give me some information so I know what to do here. Haruto watches the interaction between you and Sapphire with a curious expression, clearly wondering what Sapphire is communicating telepathically. Oh my gosh. Suddenly, you hear a voice in your head, clear as day. It's Sapphire's voice. Oh my. The potion the Trico gave me made me feel scared and nervous around other Pokemon. I don't know why, but I can't stop feeling this way now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sapphire, I'm so sorry. But I promise there's nothing to worry about. Don't let that potion control you. You are much stronger than that. Remember, I'm also here. Sapphire's voice comes through again, this time sounding a bit more helpful. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. It's hard to shake this feeling, but I know you're here for me. I trust you. Wait. Maybe there's a reason. You're scared, though. Yes, it was through a potion. But did the Pokemon say anything about what happens if you do try to speak in front of other Pokemon? Does something bad happen? Several voice comes through again, this time sounding a bit weird. The Trico said that if I tried to speak in front of other Pokemon, something bad would happen. I don't know what would happen, but it scared me enough to not want to try speaking in front of others. Oh, sweet Arceus. Okay. So, for the time being, don't say anything except telepathically. I know that Pokemon, and he's messed with me time and time again. I don't want something happening to you. Because knowing that Pokemon, he probably would turn you into a statue. Or worse. So if everyone comes through again, as I'm sounding a bit... Okay, I want to communicate telepathically for now. Thank you for looking out for me. I don't want anything bad happening to me either. That would be awful, dude. And no my luck, that Toad will come out of nowhere, the one that gave me it, can be like, I thought you had a pure heart. What happened to Sapphire? What'd you do to him? Like, I didn't do this to him. I care what Sapphire 2 wants to do. I'd probably get blamed for it. I turn back to the bigger and smaller and tell them, apparently, that Pokemon that has been messing with me did something to Sapphire too. If he speaks, something bad happens. Oh my gosh, Trico, you awful Pokemon, I swear to frick. The larger and smaller turtle look up at me with concerned expressions, clearly worried about what the Trico has done to Sapphire. The larger turtle then says, that Trico is a real pain. I can't believe it keeps messing with you and now Sapphire too. Sapphire, one more thing. Tell me telepathically where you found him when he gave you that potion. Sapphire's voice comes through telepathically answering my question. I found the Trico by the lake near some bushes. It was hiding in the bushes where it gave me the potion. You mean the one that we're close to? Oh no. Voice comes through telepathically again, confirming my guess. Yeah, the one that's close to where we are now. Alright, that's it. Period. Sapphire, just teleport back to my house. I don't want anything bad happening to you. I love you and I will help you whenever I get the chance. But I don't want anything bad happening to you either. Sapphire nods his head, clearly understanding your decision. It then closes its eyes and disappears in a swirl of light, having teleported back to my house. Oh, thank gosh! Alright. Alright. Good. Now my buddy Sapphire is safe. And larger and smaller turtles look at you with relieved expressions, clearly glad that Sapphire is safe. Larger turtles say, thank you for looking out for Sapphire. I'm glad he's safe now. I hate to say it, but you two are probably going to have to move out of your homes. Apparently what Sapphire was saying is that that Pokemon is around here and gave him the potion. I told him to go back to my house so he couldn't be messed with again. However, small turtles look at you with sad expressions, clearly not wanting to leave their home. Turtle then says, "But we don't want to leave our homes. This is where we lived for a long time. Where would we even go?" I know you don't want to, but it seems like that Pokemon is messing with anybody that I seem to like or love. Period. He did that with my pet dinosaur, and now he's done it to Sapphire too. If he knows I like you, or your friend here, something bad could happen to you too. Orange Martello will look at you with a worried expression, clearly understanding the seriousness of the situation. Martello then says, "I see what you mean. That point is targeting anyone you like or love. We could be in danger too. But where would we go?" "I can help you. But you need to be far away from here. Because I'm worried that if even I leave you for today, that Pokemon will come out of nowhere and force you to take a potion that will either turn you into something like a robot, a zombie, a statue, Hunter sort of look at you with a mix of fear and determination, clearly worried about the potential danger but also willing to trust you. Turtle then says, "Okay, we'll go somewhere far away. Just tell us where to go and we'll go there." "Okay. For now, just lay low." "Stay behind me."